Hello everybody, let's talk about big moves again. About a month ago, we were talking about a couple of symbols that could produce a big move. Well, actually now we have silver and Bitcoin that are doing exactly that. Let's have a look at the charts. We see clear price advances here in silver. Well, let's have a look at the monthly chart. Silver had some difficulty here to go through the 28 level. And once it had crossed through, well, it had some difficulty actually to develop follow through. We see bullish patterns overall, but where does this come from? This hesitation to go higher? Well, we can actually clearly track it back to the 2011 time period when silver made its price high around the $50 level. This created this resistance level actually back here, and price had difficulty to go through. It's not a problem, it just nags at the level, but once the level breaks, it creates then strong follow through. We had here some indecisiveness, and this sell-off bar really nicely shows us how this level that was resistance before, once it breaks, it becomes support. So this support was tested again. It's basically the last kiss here of this chart for higher levels. What we see here, this is the first stop run level of the 4, and the first stop run level that was clearly broken now, and we have a stop run move now. The price is now nagging on the second stop run level, and should this fall, well, then there's no nothing in the way, no resistance in the way to get to the third and the fourth level. Just remember that the closer we get to stop run levels, they act as a magnet. The closer we get, the stronger the pull effect. Pull to and then push through. This is what they do. Now we've got the opportunity that we get a series of bullish bars here with only minor pullbacks that actually break through these levels, and that then finally produce an exhaustion move and an exponential price rise. When we're talking about the monthly chart, we're not necessarily want to trade the monthly chart, but if you get an exponential rise, well, you can trade that really nicely in lower time frames, and it's an ideal situation to build pyramids. So this was a low risk idea back here, not too far ago, and after this momentum move, well, that's the break of the first stop run level. That gave us a momentum move, and we could see now that another pattern forms that then would give us the opportunity to scale in and build a pyramid. Well, let's have a look now. Well, what is the target? What is the target here for silver? Well, it's basically getting to the consolidation high at 50, breaking it and producing a stop run move, and that should propel prices up here into this target zone to above 100. Now let's have a look now at Bitcoin. Bitcoin just recently made a new all-time high. We can see here how there's a nice flow of bullish patterns. The last pattern here on the weekly chart, well, it's actually a pattern on the daily chart that was created by the tariffs announcement in the US, this sell-off, and then the rebreak, well, that flashed an entry signal. Well, that brought us up. Again, we have to look here at the perspective. What are we looking at? Well, the black line is the 100,000 level in Bitcoin. That's a very important psychological level, a big number. Price first was drawn to it, was testing the level, not able to break it, break away from it, and now we are actually sitting above the 100k. And what is this? Well, again, this is another consolidation that now has formed above the 100k, and we see here, similar to silver, this is the last kiss. So now we are testing support from above. This is an S1 pattern that gave us a low risk entry idea as well, and this is a very, very beautiful, I mean, the perspective on the monthly chart looks fantastic. Let's have a look at it. So this is you can clearly see here the 100k level. It has just slightly broken, so now we're looking for breaking away from this level. If you get a stop run move, well, it should happen now, right? And the stop run move should propel us. That's a technical thing on the chart, should propel us right into this target area. And again, here we've got more room to go. If we look at the prior patterns we see here, they give us an outer target, and that's basically around the 500k area. So what could happen now with Bitcoin? Well, we could get a technical move, like a big, for example, a big monthly bar or 2 monthly bars that bring us up here, and then we could see a series of bullish bars similar to silver. That's why we call them the big moves, and they should react very similar, although totally different asset classes, cryptos and metals. So again, here we could get an exponential rise of the monthly chart, and that should give us a lot of opportunities to trade the lower time frames, build permits, but as well to trade this chart, the monthly chart, as an investment opportunity, for example, by investing in ETFs or directly into the blockchain. So very exciting times, and we'll see that again, how it develops.